Hello friends and welcome to the stream. My name is Serge, Pilot Club 6, and tonight we are continuing our TPC charters airline regional operations. We got a call from dispatch. We flew into Little Rock, Arkansas yesterday, and today we're flying out of Little Rock and we're going to Indianapolis, but not the big one, but the regional KMQJ. 93 passengers on the manifest. We got super crappy weather in Indianapolis, so we'll see how that goes there. Our flight today is scheduled for 1 hour 7 minutes estimated time en route with a distance of 467 miles. I hope we get those 93 passengers to where they need to go, but before we start I wanted to remind you that tonight's flight is brought to you by thepilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, flight sim resources, and more. Check out thepilotclub.org. Hope you guys are doing well. I am excited to do this flight here. Let's go ahead and jump into the flight deck. We already did our preliminary inspection, so we'll turn on our batteries, test the emergency lights, arm the emergency lights, no smoking signs can come on. We'll turn on nav, logo we already have, and we'll take GPU power. Let's go ahead and brighten up the displays. Alright, that's looking good. Flight details. We'll import from dispatch, Adams Field to Mount Comfort. Make sure we got that correct. KMQJ, that's correct. KMQJ, yeah, that's Indianapolis Regional. I don't know why it's Mount Comfort, but we'll take that. Alright, 93 passengers. Here's our route. We'll go over it in a little bit. We're going to cruise at 37,000 feet. What's up, Joe? Yes, sir. Yeah, I posted something actually in TPC Discord. I saw the update from FSS. December is when they're going to release their beta custom FMS, so I'm pumped about that. Alright, let's go to departure. We'll start boarding. Everything's looking good there. Turn on the panel lights. A little bit of these lights here. Alright, that looks good. We'll go here. Start setting up our displays. Waypoints we need. Terrain and TCAS. Alright, that looks good. Alright, we'll go here. PA. We'll go ahead and call for clearance 132550.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board the Embraer aircraft. On behalf of the captain and all cabin crew, we would like to wish you a safe flight. Before taking your seats, please make sure that your small hand luggage, including backpacks, handbags, and shopping bags from the duty-free zone, it was placed only under the seats in front of you, leaving space on the shelves for large hand luggage. Please do not place luggage in the aisles or in the area of emergency exits. Passengers sitting in emergency rows are asked to ensure that their hand luggage is placed on the shelves during takeoff and landing, leaving the floor clear of any objects. Please activate airplane mode on electronic devices with network connectivity. Charging electronic devices is prohibited.
Pitch at 157, hello, reporting to
immediately. At the same time, we would like to inform you that drinking alcohol not purchased on board, smoking, and using e-cigarettes is prohibited.
Is that Marcus?
Thank you for your attention.
Hey, it's Brandon from over G30. I haven't seen you in a while. Nobody flies out of Monroe unless you're around.
Yeah, Monroe is. I get there, just not as much now.
Alright, we'll wait for that. Let's go ahead and get our clearance here. So I'll throw that on there. And we're gonna go craft.
West 1393 unnecessary, runway 2 right, clear for takeoff. Hold on, I read this wrong. Flighting 020, runway 2 right, 2 right, clear for takeoff. Changes again, power.
I think that's Little Rock.
It's not my normal facility, so I have to look everything up. FedEx 550, leaving my airspace, Indy's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change, advisory cruise. Unicom, we'll see you FedEx 550.
I think we got a squawk 7665 before they came in, so see if they give it to me. Memphis Center, good evening. Pilot Club 6 on the ground at Little Rock. Request IFR to Indianapolis Regional. I think we are safe to do.
Pilot Club 6, expect PDC here.
Copy, Pilot Club 6. Alright, so we'll get PDC. Well, let's see here. 4 left, apply. There's the PDC. Alright, so let's get. I was so pumped about doing the craft here, but they don't want to do voice, so here's our PDC. Seven 665. And let me punch in our arrival here right quick. Runway, I think we're looking for 25. And that is PXV. We'll apply that. Alright, so we'll go to radio transponder 7665. And no SID, maintain 4000. Alright, so we're going to go.
West 1393, radar contact, altitude.
4000.
West 1393, climb maintain flight level 350.
Alright, that looks good. And altimeter is 3039. That looks good. And we'll go here, flight plan. That looks good also, so we're good with that. We'll go here, performance. We'll go cruise winds. Let's go ahead and pick it up from our operational flight plan. 262.52. That looks good. All right, we'll go next. 0.78. Go 300.78 here. Go to performance, take off our runway heading. We're hoping for 4 left, that's going to be 046. And the wind there is 360 at 7. It's dry. Alright, that looks good. Now, while we have our OFP here, block fuel is 12.6. Got it. Alright, let's go here. Runway 4 left. Condition is dry. We're going to do flaps 2. 39. We got that. We'll go ahead and calculate. And here's a manifest trim is 3.1. Go ahead and set the trim. Alright. And we'll go ahead and send to MCDU. We're flexing to 3.5. That's going to be takeoff 2. Mad Dog, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Venezuela in the house. What's up? What's up? Thank you for popping in. Thank you for joining. All right, while we're doing that there, we'll test our lights. All right, all lights are good here, good here. Everything's looking good. And let's go ahead and do our fire test. And we'll start APU.
Southwest 2055, you leave my airspace, NG's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change, advisory approved.
DVR test is fine. And let's go ahead and get some services here. Actually, let's plan our pushback as well. So we need to push tail left. That looks good. All right, APU's online. Electrical pump A. All right, looks like they're doing loading and all that. Very good. All right, we'll go here. Let's get our charts. We just need our taxi chart here. While we're at it, we'll take a look. He can give us 4 right, but I prefer 4 left here. So it'll be Hotel Foxtrot, right? All right, so 131, 134, 143. And looks like, let's go ahead and do takeoff 1. What was that? Takeoff 2, takeoff 1, 35. Alright, that works. Flaps 2. Takeoff pitch is 10.
Vector at 157, just to retain flight level 350.
350 for extension at 157.
Takeoff weight 96,102. Yep, alright, so we'll wait for that to synchronize. Oh, he gave us ATIS here. Perfect. Information Zulu. 4 left, 4 right. Alright, we got Zulu.
Watch at 1393, you leave my airspace, NG offline, radar service terminated, frequency change, advisory approved.
That'll work. And let's go ahead and do rudder trim test. Alright, that looks good. Let's see here. 93, 2 288. Yep, that's looking good. Alright, so let's leave that there. Let me look at my checklist here. Alright. Alright, so it looks like they did what they need to do there.
Good evening, this is Center American 1442.
That destination is not correct.
Air 1442, good evening. Memphis Center, front maintain flight level 350.
Flight maintain 350, American 1442.
Alright, that's looking good though. Francisco, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What developer of the Embraer? This is by FSS. It's set to say, man, early access, and it's been like this for several years, but it's almost ready. Custom FMS coming out in December. Yeah, it's a beautiful bird. Look at that. That is amazing. Looks very nice, right? Anyways, we'll go here. Yeah, it has a lot of cool functions. It has the HUD. I'm not usually using the HUD, so we're not going to use that. Maybe we will in December with the custom FMS beta. All right, so we said the pitch right. Yep, 3.1. So that's pretty good. Let's see here. Heading 046. 046 heading. All right, we got that. Yeah, it's looking good. All right, we should be almost done there. $12.6 is our fuel. We'll get things going here. Do they have the 195 also, the E2 version? They do not have the E2 version. They do have 170, 175, 190, and 195, and the cargo version. No E2 though. I wish, man. Really would like to have the E2.
Warrior 7140 Foxtrot, go ahead.
Thank you. All right, seat belts on.
You looking for flight following? Right there, for you, PA-24. Roger, November 7140 Foxtrot, squawk 1574.
You know, I wonder, we may have to, I think that's a taxiway. Sorry, let me look. No, I think that's the ramp. I think we're okay. All right, let's get the tug.
November 714 Foxtrot, radar contact over Branson.
'96. All right, everything checks out here. We're okay. All the doors are.
Center extension at 157. Request to lower.
157, I apologize. I don't actually have any crossing restrictions for you, so you can descend at your own discretion. Kansas City, Delphi radar service terminated. Quick exchange survivor approved.
Okay, we appreciate Brandon. Switch to advisory, radar service terminated. We will talk to that. Have a great week.
Okay, Marcus.
Parking brakes are released.
I'd like clear up.
1525 Memphis Center, hello.
Start in the sequence.
American 617, leave my airspace. Indy's offline. Radar service terminated. Quick exchange supervisor approved. American 617, Memphis Center. You leave my airspace. Indy's offline. Radar service terminated. Quick exchange supervisor approved.
That will be Hotel Foxtrot.
This is Captain 701, 15,000, climbing 16,000.
Sector 701, Memphis, hello. Climb maintain flight level 380.
Climb maintain flight level 380, Captain 701.
All right. Time to get out of here. Gonna wait for push and then we'll start. We're going to be holding short hotel. There's some airplane over there. What's over there? All right, guys. Let's get ready.
Sector 1442, radar contact lost.
The Embraer 1442, yeah, I lost one. Back, can you hear me?
Got your radar contact.
All right, we need to go crash damage. Start tracking here. And starting engine 1.
Cabin crew, doors on flight and cross check.
turn. Nope. It'll be, well,
We now ask for your full attention.
Rustler.
The crew demonstrates the safety features of this aircraft. Please do not use headphones during the demonstration. This aircraft is equipped with 4 main emergency exits, each of them marked with a red exit sign. 2 at the front of the cabin, 2 at the rear of the cabin.
Yep, Rustler, I think it's going to be. All right.
The nearest exit. In some cases, the nearest exit may be behind you. If you need to evacuate the plane, low-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. To unfasten the seatbelt, insert the metal part into the buckle. It can be adjusted using the end of the belt. To open the belt, lift the outside of the buckle. In the event of a sudden drop in cabin pressure, the individual oxygen masks will automatically fall out of your cabin.
All right, good start on 1, starting 2.
Please stay seated and pull the mask firmly to start the flow of oxygen. Please put it firmly over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Although the bag does not fill with air, the flow of oxygen occurs automatically. If you are traveling with a child or someone who needs help, put the mask on yourself first and then help the other person. The life jacket is located under your seat or in the panel above your heads. In the unlikely event of landing on water, remove the vest and put it over your head. Then pass the straps around the waist and adjust them at the front. To inflate the vest, pull the red string firmly only when exiting the plane. To refill the vest, blow into the mouthpiece. Before departure, please wear the safety codes, fasten your seatbelts, hold the armrests, and open the windows. For your safety and comfort, we recommend that you keep your seatbelts on throughout the flight. From now on, portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an announcement is made after landing. We would like to remind you that smoking is strictly
Yeah, look at that bird.
for crew members. We wish everyone a pleasant flight.
All right, 2 good starts. APU we can shut off. Flaps 2. And flight controls full up. Full down, neutral. Full left, full right, neutral, and rudder full left, full right, neutral. Memphis Center, hello again, Pilot Club 6. We're short of hotel. Request taxi, information Zulu.
Pilot Club 6, Memphis Center, hello. Runway for left, taxi via Foxtrot.
4 left via Foxtrot, Pilot Club 6. Alright, so that looks good. We got flaps 2.
Takeoff okay.
Alright, that looks good.
The main lighting in the cabin will be turned off during takeoff and landing. Please use individual lighting above your head.
Alright, that's hotel.
Memphis Center, Southwest 473, level 370.
Southwest 473, Memphis Center, hello. I guess your radar contact 52 to the north of Monroe.
Alright, we're making a left here. Alright, takeoff mode.
American 849, you'll leave my airspace. Indy is offline. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change advisory approved.
Advisory for American 849. Have a good night and thanks for being on.
Who's that over there? Some aircraft is taxiing.
Memphis on Airline on a 1738 at 60,000 for 60,000.
Hey, 1738 Memphis Center. Hello, coming tape level 350.
Clement tank level 350 at a 1738.
There's a bunch of traffic there. All right. Cabin crew advised, lights on, brakes checked, no messages, transponder, takeoff configurations checked.
American 1442, you leave my airspace. Atlanta is offline. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change advisory approved.
All right, over to the dark side, American 1442. Have a good night, sir.
Memphis Center, Pilot Club 6, holding short, 4 left, ready to go.
Pilot Club 6, Memphis Center, flight runway heading runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
4 left, clear for takeoff, runway heading, Pilot Club 6.
Approaching runway 04 left. Entered runway 04 left. 7,900 feet remaining.
Well, it's stabilized. Checked. You're up.
CBM 850, Mike Alpha, Memphis Center, ready to contact over Beringher.
Flaps 1.
Pilot Club 6, ready to contact the altitude.
Passing 1700, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, climb maintain flight level
Last
370.
altitude 8.0
Plane
miles.
maintain 370, Pilot Club 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain
Flap
seated
0.
until the seatbelt warning lights turn off. For your safety and comfort, we also suggest that you keep your seatbelts fastened throughout the flight.
stations to the radar contact 68 miles to the southeast of Nashville, climbing takeoff level 400.
Alright, after takeoff checklist, gear up, flap 0. Got some good tailwind, so that's perfect. He wants us on a heading. Go climb 1.
Detector 701, you leave my airspace. Kansas City's offline radar service is terminated. Frequency change advisory approved.
Frequency change approved. Thanks for the ATC. Detector 701.
All right, 10,000. Beautiful. Love this bird.
FedEx 1525, radar contact lost.
F Center Pilot Club 6, we're on a runway heading still. Can we get direct?
Pilot Club 6, I'm sorry, I thought I gave that to you already. Stand by. Pilot Club 6, direct Papa X-ray Victor.
Direct Papa X-ray Victor, Pilot Club 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will soon launch our onboard service.
Center, fly Highland 23, 14,000, climbing 16,000.
Please read the onboard
Fly high 1143, Memphis Center, maintain flight level 470.
Maintain flight level 470, fly high 1143.
All right, looking good.
Memphis Center, fly high 1116, 2900 for 16,000.
Fly high 1116, Memphis Center, hello. I maintain flight level 510.
Alright, up to flight level 510, fly high 1116. Center, fly high 215,000, climbing 16,000.
Fly to Memphis Center, maintain flight level 400.
400, fly high 2.
Southwest 473.
Climbing through transition.
Southwest 473, descend via the Chesney 3, national altimeter 3023.
70 Chesney 3, 3023, Southwest 473.
All right, everything's looking good there.
Fly 2, turn right 20 degrees for traffic.
Right 20, fly high 2.
Fly 1143, same Mach number.
We're going to be currently Mach 0.7. We'll transition at Mach 0.8 here, doing 300 knots in the climb.
Fly 1143, can you give me your best forward in the climb?
If we can do that, we're doing that currently. We can maybe get 320.
Fly 1116, maintain 290 right now.
Speed 290 for fly high 1116.
Fly 1143, 290 or greater for me.
Alright, we're doing 320 now. What do you want to transition to?
Just give me a call when you're at your cruise speed.
Rudder.
So fly high 1115, we're in the transition. Do you want us to maintain our current Mach, which is 0.69er?
0.69, yes, sir.
We'll do 1116.
I'm gonna get you guys some space, Bill. Once you guys are up to cruise, I'll get the speed restrictions off. Probably before that. Flight 2, flighting 010.
Alright, 010, fly high 2.
Memphis Center, Beach 129, Quebec Alpha 9000.
November 9er, Quebec Alpha, Memphis Center, hello. United 1738, descend and maintain flight level 330.
Descend and maintain flight level 330, United 1738.
All right, we're doing our climb here. And I'm gonna go chat with the cabin crew. If you guys need me, ping me in chat. Be right back.
MF Center, flight 1143, just your information, transition here at Mach 0.8 for the rest of the climb.
1143, roger. Fly high 1016, Mach 0.79 or less.
0.79 or less, 1116.
Memphis Center, good evening, FedEx 43, heavy flight level 340.
FedEx 43, Memphis Center, hello, radar contact. Flight 2, flighting 360.
360, fly high 2.
It's 1738, leave my airspace and land is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change to advisory approved.
Over to the dark side, and Standard 1738. Thank you for your services. Goodbye.
Remember 850 Mike Alpha, descend to the Van 3, Memphis landing north, Memphis altimeter 3031.
And descend to the Van 3, we'll be landing north in Memphis and 30, what's the altimeter? 850 Mike Alpha?
3031.
3031, thank you. 850 Mike Alpha.
Southwest 473, expect the visual runway 2 left. FedEx 483, descend to the Blues 5, arrival, Memphis altimeter 3031, Memphis landing north.
Alright, send via the Blues, Blues 5, FedEx 483. We have 36 center planned for now.
Roger that, just make that request to the approach controller down there.
Sorry, cut out there. Can you say again?
Just make that request to the approach controller. Fly 2, direct 08.
Direct 08, fly high 2.
Fly 2, thanks for the help there.
Yeah, anytime.
All right, we're back on deck. Making progress. It is dark skies, man.
Sir, 850 Mike Alpha, that's the center.
850 Mike Alpha.
Or 850 Mike Alpha, descend to the main 3, Memphis altimeter 3031, Memphis landing south.
Send you the Vans 3 arrival. We'll be landing south, 3031 on the altimeter, 850 Mike Alpha.
All right, so in Indianapolis right now, it's IFR conditions. A bit of gusts there, really bad visibility, about 2.5 mile visibility. Bottom shelf at 3,300, light snow and mist. Oh man.
.com 6021, runway 4 left, taxi via Alpha, hold short of 18.
Not excited about that.
Yeah, that's no problem, runway 36, taxi via Alpha.
All right.
Flight 1143, leave my airspace, Kansas City's outline, radar service is terminated, frequency change advisory approved.
Frequency change approved, 1143, have a great night.
All right, 1,000 to go.
Good evening, FedEx 100 passing 14,000 for 16,000.
FedEx 100 Memphis, hello, climb maintain flight 1350.
Alpha 250, FedEx 100.
.com 6021, flight runway heading runway 36, clear for takeoff. Condor 2013, Memphis Center.
Getting our charts here.
Condor 2013, Memphis Center. Fly 1143, you leave my airspace. King City's outbound radar service terminated, frequency change to advisor approved.
Delta 20 heavy, mic check.
Delta flight, I get you 5x5, break, fly high 1116, you leave my airspace, King City outbound radar service terminated, frequency change to advisor approved.
Dark side, fly 1116, yeah.
Fly high 2, you leave my airspace, King City's outbound radar service terminated, frequency change to advisor approved.
See you later, fly 2.
Condor 2013 at flight level 160.
Condor 2013, climb maintain flight level 230.
Condor 2013, land 230.
11615.
Delta 20 heavy, flight level 160.
Delta 2528, Memphis, hello, climb maintain flight level 400.
Climb maintain flight level 400 for Delta 2013.
SATCOM 621, Memphis Center, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 3900. SATCOM 6021, direct, Mikey.
Alright, we're Mach 78. Let's go ahead and do 80.
With you, just across their throat at 27,000. Currently descending to 20,000.
And how big is that runway? 25 is 6,000 feet. Alright, so we're going to do medium brake.
SATCOM 6021, sorry I muted my mic there, you can go direct G. Endeavor 133, Memphis Center, radar contact. Number 133, descending to Paisley 4, Memphis, correction, Nashville altimeter, 3024, Nashville landing north, expect the visual to right.
From Fort Ladies North, we'll continue down to descend to the Paisley 4, and could you say runway?
To your right.
To your right, we'll expect a right for Endeavor 133, thanks.
Weather improved a little bit over there. Alright, this is ILS 25.
And Endeavor 133, just wanted to call deviated turn. We selected the wrong waypoint for next 6, so we're course corrected now.
Endeavor 1333, Rudder.
Center, good evening. Runway 1346 with you, climbing 12.
Alright, so let's look at our arrival there from Pocket City.
Wings 1346 Memphis, hello, maintain flow
Racer.
370.
Up to 374, Sterling 1346.
Yep, BHP. Alright, we're all good there. There are no restrictions here. Doesn't look like it anyways. What's up, Greg? How you doing, bud? Greg says, when is Serge gonna do some flights in ZHU? Dude, I'm just following my dispatch, man. That's what they give me these flights. I just fly them. I tell you what, though, we'll see what our next leg is gonna be. So we'll get out there. Let me check. Do we even have ZHU on online right now?
12013 at flight level 230.
Yeah, dude, ZHU is not even online. So, like, what are we doing? When are you gonna get online, man? I hope all is well, bud. We're going to start our descent soon in about 50 miles or so.
50 Mike Alpha, so transition you want to follow?
We're going to be exiting controlled area here shortly.
Transition you want to follow me, 50 Mike Alpha?
Nope, stand by, I'll get you over to Memphis Trick Run, and you can handle it from there. You can contact Memphis Gross 125.8.
25.8. Thank you, 50 Mike Alpha.
What is clear to altitude?
390. Southwest 473, descend to maintain 3000, flight heading 080.
Descend maintain 3080 on the heading, Southwest 473.
Flight Club 6, you leave my airspace, these offline, radar service terminated, frequency change advisory approved.
Over to advisory, thank you. Have a good night, Pilot Club 6.
Condor 2013, descend to maintain 3000.
Alright, we switch up to this. Let's see here, KMQJ. Nothing. Alright, so we stay on 1228 then. There is a CTAF there, but alright, we'll stay on 1228. Let's go ahead and put our performance in for landing. Runway heading for 25 is 255. And the temperature there is -2. Wind is 315. Alright, Joe says, does KMQJ have a tower or any CTAF listed on the charts? Joe, there is a tower. It is a towered airport. CTAF is on the chart, but I think when there is no AIP data in VATSIM for a particular field, then we just go with 1228. Copy that. Yeah, I was watching football earlier. Thank you for continuing to check in. All right, ice. Yes, it's going to be ice. It's going to be flap 5. All right, let's see what we got there. Oof, 152. That's a quick one. So let's do 155. Yeah, we're heavy. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and start our descent. We'll do 11. At 1,000. Excuse me. All right, we got some interesting ATC there. It's auto ATC. cross Deerwood at and maintain 11,000. So we'll do that, no problem. We're gonna go 1500. It's gonna be an interesting landing. You'll look, there's some crosswind there from the right. Alright, if you guys are just tuning in, we are doing our flight from Little Rock, Arkansas to Indianapolis Regional. 93 passengers on board. So we're almost fully loaded. And we got about 20 minutes of flight remaining. We just started our descent not too long ago. And we're coming into some bad weather. This is what it looks like. Yep, you can see there's snow, there's ice, there's all kinds of mess over there. It's right over us. Let's see, it's probably hanging around a little bit. Yeah, it's not moving much. I mean, it's moving a little bit, but not much. So we're going to come into some mess. And the weather here, it's gotten a little better, marginal VFR. Yeah, so it should be improving. Visibility definitely improved to 5 miles. And then overcast 33, light snow, mist. Yep, it's gonna be a mess. Well, we'll work through that. That's fine. All right, let's get the frequency for ILS 25 1087. That's already set. And 252 is the final approach course. Yep, that's already set. Beautiful.
Destination AWAS is 124.175.
Hey Richard, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope everything's okay. Coming into snowy Indianapolis. All right, let me go ahead and brief the cabin crew. On the approach. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back on deck. Making progress. What's that red thing over there? Oh, that's the moon, I think. A little bit of the moon. Yep, behind the clouds. Kind of red moon looks like. Anyways, let's figure out what we're going to do after Brickyard. VOR. 5. Left traffic. I think we'll come in. Yeah, we'll come in from the north. From the north side, that would make sense. And then we need to be at LC or Elise above 2700. Okay. No problemo. What's the altimeter there? 3013. Alright, 3013 is set. Darwood at 11. Yeah, we'll make that. Now it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, we'll be a little high here, but that's okay. Yeah, that's that blood moon over there behind the clouds. Interesting. The weather changed again. Let me see. Yep, it did. Alright, so let's go to performance, landing, 290. at 16, gusting 25, so we'll make that 19. Alright, still crosswind from the right. Temperature is still -2. We'll leave that as that, 156.
Ladies and gentlemen, in about 15 minutes we will begin the landing approach procedure. Please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened. Hold down the armrests and leave the windows open during landing. From now on, the use of toilets is prohibited and the entrances to them will be closed.
Start slowing down for 10,000 feet. Right now we need 27. We'll go 3,000. And the missed approach altitude is 2,400. Yep, there's the ice. All right, 250. go to heading, excuse me, heading mode. Switch nav to green needles. Indianapolis regional traffic, E-Jet Pilot Club 6, about 15 miles to the west inbound, ILS 25, Indianapolis regional. Alright, so LC is a 10-mile final. That's where we're going to turn. And there we need to be above 27. Alright, let's go 240. It doesn't look super bad here. Yep, it's bad here. We're passing the airport now. That's 6 miles to our right. Can't see it. Alright, it's back to IFR now. Okay. Let's see here, 25. Alright, so the wind is, landing on 25 is going to be from the right. Let's go 230. Make base turn here. Speed 220. And we are going to go manage speed mode. Nope. 230. 220. Activate approach speeds. Now manage speed mode. We got the localizer. We're gonna go flaps 1. Oof. It's gonna be rough. Flaps 2. Still tracking the localizer. Are we? Nope, we're not. Alright, I gotta take control here. Flaps 3, gear down. That was bad intercept there. Flaps 5. Alright, there's the runway. Well, we definitely messed up there. Do we go around here? No, I think we can do that.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
1 mile, final runway 25.
400. Approaching minimums.
Come on. Nah.
200.
That's a go around. Going around. Europe. Left turn here. Alright, let's go to heading mode and AP. Go to 3,000. Indianapolis regional traffic, E-Jet Pilot Club 6, going around, published Indianapolis. Alright, so yeah, we're okay here. Go ahead and make that turn. Yeah, that intercept didn't work well. Go VS 3000. let's go gear down. I'm going to go flap 5. Indianapolis regional traffic, EJet Pilot Club 6, turning left base for runway 25. Indianapolis regional. Now we got the localizer. All right, glide slope captured. Runway in sight. better situation here. And we are exiting left.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Whoa.
Auto brake.
Yeah. That was a little crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination airport.
Ooh.
For your safety and comfort, please remain seated and fasten your seatbelts until the captain turns off the seatbelts fastened signal. The use of electronic devices is only possible after turning off the seatbelt warning. On behalf of ourselves and the entire cabin crew, we would like to thank you for flying together.
All right, let's see what we did. I know it was very smooth. Yep, very smooth. Look at that, 90. Buttered it. Pitch angle could have been a little better. All good. All right, not bad. Like bank angle there, okay. Alright, I think we're making a left there. Yeah, man, these conditions are treacherous. Indianapolis regional traffic, EJet Pilot Club 6, clear of 25, taxiing to the terminal via Alpha last call, Indianapolis regional. think we're making a turn here. Man, these are tight turns here. Alright, we'll stop here. Beacon off. Everything else can stay on pretty good. Yep, pretty dark, pretty dark. Alright, anyway, so we did our go round as we should. That was the right thing to do, I think. Let's see. I guess that'll do it for us. I wanted to remind you that tonight's flight's been brought to you by the pilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, flight sim resources, and more. Check out thepilotclub.org. Alright, hope you guys had a good time on the stream. Thank you for watching as we flew from Little Rock, Arkansas into Indianapolis Regional for TPC Charters Airline in our Embraer E190. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you on the stream next time. See you!